Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel and welcome to Leela versus The Time War. So this is the season 15 announcement trailer. No, I haven't watched it yet, but someone mentioned it, well, a few of you mentioned it. Well, this came out 3 months ago, so a few of you mentioned it 3 months ago and it's taken me 3 months to do it. So I apologise, but I want to work through a couple of these. I'm sure I've got one with Joe in it, unless I watched that one. So I just want to work through some of these Doctor Who bits. You have probably seen on social media, but I will say it again. I am now an engaged woman. It's so surreal. Here's the ring. Oh my gosh. My wonderful fiance proposed on Saturday, the 20th of April. And I'll put some pictures up if I remember, if you care. They are over on my socials, so go and have a look. So yes, I do just want to say thank you so much to every single one of you that has liked and commented. The love that has come from you lot has blown us away. I was calling my boyfriend then. My fiance has gone through and looked at every comment on Twitter, on here, on the community tab, on Instagram. Just thank you. It's just mind-blowing to me that you wonderful humans can be happy for me. Technically a stranger on the internet, but I'd like to think that we're more than strangers, that we're friends. So just thank you. It means the world. I'm very much still in this bubble. It's only the 23rd of April today, so maybe that's why I'm watching this. I'm still not fully in the headspace of just being able to sit down and watch like an episode of The Prisoner or something. I'm just still in a bit of a bubble. And I thought, who better to spend this with than Leela? So, I don't know. I do think it's really cool that they're bringing people back, because when they had the one with, I don't know what season it was, 20 or something, we had Tegan, Nissa. I just like that these trailers, these announcement trailers, are just becoming this whole thing in themselves, and I just love it. So, I can't remember what was in season 15. All I do know is I bloody love Leela. So, let's have a gander. Whoa. That. That's gonna make me cry.
Commander! Gallifrey has fallen. The Time War is lost. But do not fear. We face the end with courage.
I'm instructed to give you this. A wayfinder, my lady. An escape from this hell.
Escape to where?
Only you can decide that. It is his wish, my lady, that you survive.
Whose wish?
Not going to kill Leela off, are they?
The Doctor.
He is here.
The Doctor is waging war. The end is coming, and you are his only hope for the future.
Oh my god, the music.
My lady, I beg of you. Activate the wayfinder. Escape.
Exterminate! Exterminate!
Bloody hell.
The Daleks are victorious.
Oh my
You
god.
are wrong!
Identify! Identify!
I am Leela. While we live, your victory is short-lived.
Your statements are meaningless. The Doctor will be destroyed. His acolytes will be exterminated.
That is not how this ends.
classic stories, newly remastered and packed with special features.
Rather good.
Documentaries.
We've got a lighthouse,
A lighthouse, a trip down memory lane.
but we've brought you to location that Doctor Who couldn't do.
Oh, stop it! She never stopped complaining. I couldn't believe it. She
Oh,
wouldn't
that
do a
woman.
stage slap. She absolutely insisted that I walloped her.
I knew all my lines. Tom didn't know all his lines. He picked up my script and said, "You don't need this, you know all your lines," and he threw it out of the window.
This is a virtual walkthrough of the set layout as you walked into Pebble Mill.
Graham sort of appeared in my office and said, "Oh, I'm taking over now."
I'm very lucky that I wasn't fired by Graham.
Leela was a Doctor Who companion like no other. And in we go. The interview chamber.
Like joining any series, it's just a bit nerve-wracking. He loved Liz, and didn't we all? And I knew I was stepping into very big shoes.
God, yeah, she came
But
after,
she'd
didn't
been
she?
there to welcome him, so he was the vulnerable one when he joined, and I think he'd sort of forgotten. Because you can't be a good actor without being vulnerable. And of course, all Tom's, for want of a better word, attitude was because he was vulnerable, wasn't it?
Quite often, as I'm talking to people, including yourself occasionally, I simply cannot believe what I'm saying.
Behind the sofa.
Here it comes. Very attractive.
Oh, not again.
Oh, Leela!
Yeah, good girl.
Go on, Leela.
What happened?
I love Katie Manning.
Special effects.
I thought I'd locked the enemy out. Instead, I've locked it in. With us.
And much more.
What is the doctor?
Oh, he's very difficult sometimes, but he has great knowledge. Gentleness.
Doctor Who, the collection.
That do seem a bit far-fetched.
Can you explain simply?
Season 15 is available to pre-order now.
Guys, I know it's crazy because it's only been a year since I finished Classic Who, but I miss it so much. Like, I almost looked at that time of watching, I probably watched 2 episodes a week, roughly, give or take. That was like my quality time with you, and I loved it, and I miss it so much. I love Leela. She's definitely like it's hard to say top 3 because I think of like Sarah Jane, Jo, Harry, Stephen, Nyssa. She's definitely top 10, potentially even top 5. And that bit at the beginning on Gallifrey, can you hear that parrot? Please excuse the neighbour's parrot. I'm sorry, budget? Like, whoa, I need more of that. Like, I need a Leela spin-off. Why has that not been done? Who can we talk to? Because we'd all watch that. Even just like a mini series. Because she's so good, and the way they edited her in at the end with the 4th Doctor was just so beautiful. Leela just looks incredible, by the way. Like, the actress herself, Louise, just looks unbelievable. And I've said it before, and I shall say it again. Leela reminds me of Medusa Cascade. I just can't unsee it. That's just who I see when I see Leela. I really need to start watching the behind the sofa things with all the, because I've got the DVDs there. I need to go through and do the 3rd Doctor one. Is it done in a sense of a bit like Tales of the TARDIS, where you're watching the episode alongside them? Yeah, you'll have to let me know. Yeah, it's so funny, and I've said it. It's so funny, isn't it, how at the time I almost didn't open up to the 4th Doctor. I liked him, but I was still so distraught that I'd lost the 3rd Doctor that it took me a really long time. And also I think everyone else saying to me, you're going to love him. He's my favourite automatically, because that's just the person I am, makes me go, oh yeah, well, I'm going to choose to do the opposite. But actually, I look back at that with such fondness and not a lot of memory of what happened in that season. Although I do kind of remember that like phallic looking thing. I just remember Leela being incredible. So, because did Leela do 2 series? I could be wrong there as well. I feel like she did more than 1 series. Anyway, it looks unbelievable. Maybe I will buy it one day, but got a wedding to pay for, so I need to stop buying Doctor Who things. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. If you could let me know any others I need to watch. I'm sure that I need to do. I did the season 20. I'm sure I've done another one, but if you are able to let me know. Also, if anyone has a link to any other like Doctor Who stuff from the Wilderness years, I'd really appreciate it, because there are a few things that I have not got hold of. I still need to buy Shakedown. No, I don't need to buy Shakedown. I've got Shakedown. I need to buy, there's a few other bits that I need to get. But if you have any links of anything that I need to react to, anything like Comic Relief, any other little tidbits, please, please, please link them to me if you can, or send them to me in an email. I'd be really grateful. I find it really hard to keep track of what I need to see and what I haven't seen. So any guidance would be muchly appreciated. And I will see you very soon for another reaction.